global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. A lot is happening right now within the political circle, and the obedient movement have this very strong belief and strong conviction that PeterObi should be the flag bearer of ADC. Well, the national chairman of the ADC have started speaking up on exactly what is on ground. But meanwhile, behind the scene, this is what is going on as at now, or as at the time of filing this report. But before we go to this report to find out what is going on, Rotimi, PeterObi, Atiku Abubakar, and all the 2027 electoral, like you subscribe to our channel. According to the news, Obi, along with other prominent politicians such as former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and ex-minister Rotimi Ameachi, is actively strategizing to influence the ADC leadership in their pursuit of the presidential nomination. They aim to position themselves as contenders against the current president Bola Tinubu. However, circumstances appear to be shifting dramatically for Obi, who may be faced with the difficult decision of leaving the coalition formed for the 2023 election due to internal dynamics that indicate a possible preference for another candidate within the party. And the recent resignation of Atiku Abubakar from People's Democratic Party has added another layer of complexity to the situation, exacerbating tensions within Obi's camp. Atiku's move suggests a strategic shift as he seeks to secure the ADC's presidential ticket for himself, leaving PeterObi contemplating his future within the party. Insider sources indicate that Obi is preparing to exit the coalition, particularly as Atiku's ambitions seem to sideline him. With the political landscape rapidly evolving, it's anticipated that Obi might have to consider contesting under a different party banner. Meanwhile, the possibility remains that Ameachi could be viewed as a viable candidate for the vice presidency, contingent upon how the political scenarios develop in the coming months. Sources reveal that PeterObi is on his way out of coalition, with Atiku looking to get the party's ticket ahead of Obi and Ameachi, but the former minister could remain an option of vice president as things unfold. Indirectly, PeterObi has dumped ADC and the coalition. His body language has confirmed that because he has pressed many buttons to emerge as the preferred candidate, but Atiku is ready to play the last card and has moved to mobilize the political gladiators in the party to support his ambition, the source revealed. Atiku will settle Ameachi as vice presidential candidate to avoid another wike disaster. Some party members have lead the arrangement with intention to work together and achieve their aims in 2027. Meanwhile, the national chairman of ADC has decided to speak up concerning the issue. Now, according to leadership, the African Democratic Congress ADC has ruled out backing Labour Party's PeterObi for the 2027 presidential election, citing constitutional restrictions. Instead, the party has indicated preference for former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and former Rivers State Governor Rotimi Ameachi as potential coalition candidates. The party's stance was made clear in a statement by its national chairman, Raf Nwosu, who emphasized that the ADC's constitution does not permit the adoption of preferential candidates from outside the party. This decision effectively disqualifies PeterObi, whose name had been floated in some quarters as a possible unifying candidate for opposition parties. Our constitution is clear, Nwosu stated. We cannot adopt a presidential candidate from another party or another political party. Anyone being considered must join the ADC and align with our values and principles. He also noted that both Atiku and Ameachi are under serious consideration within the opposition coalition discussions. While neither has formally joined the ADC, they have joined ADC. Their long-standing political influence and national reach were cited as reasons they are being evaluated as possible contenders. Okay, but they've actually resigned from their parties. I guess they have not joined. But let's continue anyway. Development signals a major blow to efforts at forming a broad opposition alliance around Obi, who gained significant youth support in 2023. The ADC's position also hints at deeper political recalibrations ahead of 2027 as parties begin to strategize around electability, coalition building, and constitutional limitation. Political observers say that this may reshape alliances across Nigerian political landscape, with Atiku and Ameachi emerging as early front runners in talks aimed at dislodging the ruling party. My colleague is in the house. What's your take on this latest development? Now, the chairman of the ADC is signaling the fact that it's only those who have joined the party that they can actually use as flag bearer. And PeterObi has made it very clear that ADC is for coalition for 2027, but right now he's still very much a Labour Party and he has not resigned. What's your take on the fact that moves are being made for Atiku Abubakar to boldly resign from PDP? It clearly shows that there's something on ground. What's your take?
Well, I think that PeterObi must be is very careful, must be very sensitive as of now. I know that a lot of people are already beckoning on him to come to ADC. You see, they drove politically, they drove with which people are leaving APC, PDP to ADC. You will know that it's going to be one party that will boom a great deal. But I think what Nigerians are looking at is what are the chances of PeterObi when he gets to ADC. ADC, it's a coming together of many politicians with one purpose: to strangle power from the hands of Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. But beyond that, is it going to be the same thing we've been saying? Because the truth, let's tell ourselves the truth, it's just we are just recycling the same old people. The likes of Atiku Abubakar has been in different political parties where he has a lot of people there that he is fronting. But then he didn't have the opportunity of becoming a president. So now he's really pushing to be the number one man in the federation, which age personally would not permit him to be as effective as the dying economy of this country would want him to be. And that's why Nigerians are saying, give PeterObi a chance. But, for him, by 2027, he will be 80 years. And imagine giving PeterObi a chance. To him, he won't have the opportunity. So until that greed, political greed, is dealt with and taken out, Nigeria will not be able to secure someone who will lead this country. Because if he continues pushing and PeterObi decides, or if he doesn't make intention clear that he just wants to change the narrative when it comes to the power tussle in Nigeria, and PeterObi join, I am so sure that those who are going to be majorly the delegates of the party, delegates of their party across the 66 states who will be voting during that primary, many of them will be bought over by Atiku Abubakar. And PeterObi here says he doesn't want to do such a thing. He wants to go clean and all of that. So you now see that, PeterObi must be sensitive enough to know the next political move is going to take. Yes, it's very open to everybody, but then look at those who are speedily going in there. Immediately I saw it, I knew that number one, Ameachi was going to be the second vice president. On that, we don't need anything to say to tell us that it's already there.
But cannot have to be singing song of North.
You understand? So the North has been able to capture a greater percentage of them, but then PeterObi is not just operating personally. PeterObi is the people's man. Nigerians want him. So anything short of him ruling, nobody wants to see it. And me personally, I think I stand with that.
I also stand with that as well. I guess that's going to wrap it up. Let's see how it plays out. But right now, it's good to know that PeterObi have not even officially resigned from Labour Party. So he's going to take his time, beat his time. But I don't think PDP is also an option for him because that place is already a carcass. Let's interact. What's your take? Do like.